Back at Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego, where tonight the Padres will try to do something they haven't been able to do all year, and that's put back-to-back wins together. San Diego 4-14, and the Phils have dropped one game below the 500 mark at 8-9, tied for third with Montreal coming into play tonight. Jim Fragosi's starting lineup tonight will have Lenny Dykstra in center field leading off. Mariano Duncan second base bats second. John Kruk the first baseman hitting third. Dave Hollins third base bats fourth. Darren Dalton catching hitting fifth. Wes Chamberlain right fielder bats sixth. Pete Incaviglia in left field will hit seventh. Kevin Stocker the shortstop bats eighth and batting ninth and pitching. Ben Rivera, that lineup will be facing Donnie Elliott.
There's Donnie Elliott, 6'5", 225 pounds, 25 years of age. Now makes his home in Deer Park, Texas. Phillies #7 pick back in June of 1987. Pitched at Richmond and Las Vegas last year with a combined record of 10-10 and a 5.16 earned run average. Gets a lot of strikeouts, also walks quite a few batters, and has a tremendous opportunity here with these San Diego Padres.
Defensively behind Donnie Elliott, Arky Sinfraco at third base. Shortstop is Craig Shipley. Luis Lopez at second base and Phil Clark at first. Brad Ausmus does the catching. And in the outfield, it's Phil Plantier in left, Derek Bell in center, and Tony Gwynn in right. Tonight's umpires, Jim Quick will call the balls and strikes. Bob Davidson at first base, Bill Hahn at second, and Jerry Davis will umpire at third. So Donnie Elliott making his major league debut. Last year at the AAA level, he was second among all AAA pitchers in strikeouts per 9 innings. 8.94 strikeouts per 9 innings. At Las Vegas this year, he was used out of the bullpen. In 6 games, he was 2-0, had a high ERA of 5.40. Pitched just 13 in the third innings. He had 12 strikeouts and also 11 walks. Lenny Dykstra takes the first pitch over for a called strike. 0-1 to Dykstra, who's hitting at 206. Despite the low batting average, Lenny is tied for the league lead in runs scored with 17 and tied for the league lead in walks with 14. 1 ball and 1 strike to Lenny Dykstra.
2 out of 3 games now the Phillies are seeing a pitcher they've never seen before. So Torres the other day in San Francisco, Donnie Elliott here tonight.
Line drive, it'll be foul down the right field side. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Fastball and curveball for the most part from Donnie Elliott. We'll see whether he works in a changeup or not, but those are the 2 pitches that he uses the most, the fastball and the curveball.
Fouls it straight back, 1-2. Padres got him from the Atlanta Braves for a pretty good player.
The crime dog,
Fred McGriff.
And we were here last year when all that was going on, the rumors about Fred McGriff going to to Atlanta, and they finally made that deal right at the end of that series.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
And Fred McGriff went to Atlanta, and they had the fire in the stadium the first night he was there, when he hit a home run, a big home run to help win a game for them.
Along with Donnie Elliott, they got outfielders Vince Moore and Melvin Nieves with the Padres for McGriff. Both of those players are at the AAA level at Las Vegas now.
They were trying to get Klesko, Tarasco, Javier Lopez, all those names that you heard so much about, and now you know why. Because they're all in the major leagues and doing a pretty good job. Kelly, another one.
Missing with a breaking ball. It's a full count to Lenny Dykstra. If you're making your major league debut, this is one first batter face that you rather just as well have somebody else, and Lenny Dykstra is the first batter you're facing in the big league.
You know, you're going to throw a lot of pitches to him.
And he ends up walking them.
That's just what his teammates would want also, the same way he did with Torres the other day, is see if Donnie Elliott will throw a bunch of pitches and you get a better feel for what he throws. And he threw fastball, curveball, and that was all.
15 walks now that Lenny Dykstra has coaxed this year. He leads the league in that department. The batter is Mariano Duncan. Duncan hitting at .232. Tossing inside, 1-0. Pirates beat the Braves again, 6-1 tonight. Phillies a chance to gain some ground on Atlanta.
The Braves have lost 4 in a row. The retribution was swift by the baseball gods on the Atlanta Braves, that's for sure. And Phillies just have not played very well. They're 1-6 right now in 1-run games. And talked to Jim Fergosi of that before the game, and he's concerned about that because that's an important statistic.
Messing with a breaking ball. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Mets lost at San Francisco today, 10-1. Colorado beat the Cubs 8-2, and Florida edged Cincinnati 3-2.
Elliott is a big guy, as we mentioned, 6'5", and it looks like he has a fairly high leg kick to home plate. It might be a guy he can run on. Nice shorten it up that time. He threw a pretty good slide step and kept Dykstra close.
Duncan going after ball 3, chased the high pitch. It's 2-1 to Mariano Duncan.
There it is right there. He really gives a good step there, and you see Dykstra, even if he was thinking about running, couldn't run then. Duncan not a guy who walks often, although he got a walk last night as a pinch hitter and wound up scoring the tying run.
Way inside. 3 balls and a strike to Mariano Duncan. Yankees beat Oakland 8-6 in the American League. Terry Mulholland won his second. Boston beat California 5-3. Milwaukee over Kansas City 3-2. That's a called strike, but Dykstra steals second base, his 4th stolen base of the year. Full count now to Mariano Duncan.
3-1 breaking ball. Tough pitch for Ausmus to handle. I think Lenny really wanted to run because he could see the tall pitcher Elliott was not going to be able to deliver that ball to home plate very quickly, and he does take off and go. Tough pitch to throw on.
Full count to Mariano Duncan. Breaking ball just missed.
Not that 3-2 breaking ball on a rookie pitcher. First major league start. Here comes Sonny Siebert out. They may discuss that pitch. You can get yourself in a lot of trouble that way.
There it is.
Pretty good pitch, though. I guess it's high, according to the home plate umpire Jim Quick. Looked like a strike.
Sure did look like a strike. They don't call that pitch above the belt, evidently, but Sonny Siebert, the pitching coach, out to talk to Donnie Elliott, and the batter will be John Kruk. Krucker hitting at .344. White Sox beat the Tigers today 9-3. Baltimore beat Seattle 4-3, and Cleveland and Texas are now in the 5th inning, tied 6-6. That Baltimore win, Lee Smith got his 9th save of the year.
9 out of 9.
Project that over the full season, and he'd end up with 90 saves. 1 ball and no strikes to Kruk. Two balls and no strikes.
Really need some patience here because Donnie Elliott, the first major league start, has to be nervous, and you might be able to hit this guy with a fairly big inning right out of the chute.
Way out of the strike zone, 3-0. So Elliott's really off to a shaky start here.
You almost have to have Kruk take a pitch here too. See if you can get him loaded with nobody out.
He took a strike. It's 3 balls and 1 strike to John Kruk. pitch on the inside corner, a full count. Dave Hollins waiting on deck. Dykstra at second, Duncan at first, with nobody out here in the top of the first. Slams it to deep center field. Bell is back. He'll make the catch at the rim of the warning track. Dykstra will tag and move up. Duncan will hold at first base. That's out number 1 in the inning. And the batter will be Dave Hollins.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 50, Dave Hollins.
Hollins hitting .262, batting .279 right-handed. He's been in the throes of a slump, one for his last 18. He's among the league leaders in runs scored with 14 and in walks with 11. And usually likes to hit at this park. Came into this series a lifetime .344 hitter here at Jack Murphy. Hard ground ball might be a double play, and it is. And the rookie Donnie Elliott gets out of trouble here in the first. 4-6-3 twin killing. No runs, no hits. No errors, and one left after one half. Phillies nothing. Padres coming to bat.
Welcome to the Mazda Exceptional Sales Event.
Get exceptional deals on the Mazda 626 with loads of standard features. And an MSRP starting $1,500 less than a comparably equipped Camry DX. Lease a 626 DX for $199 a month with just $750 down. But hurry, leases like this on 626 won't last long.
See your Mazda dealer today.
Mazda, it just feels right.
This one will suit you to a T. Shirt. Women 15 and over receive a free oversized T-shirt, compliments of Thriftway, when the Phillies pummel the Pirates Sunday, May 15th at 1:35. Call 463-1000.
We're making noise about the new pan pizza deal from Pizza Hut. 2 delicious Pizza Hut cheese pan pizzas for just $9.99. With a thick pan crust. Baked with our own fresh dough. Jazzy toppings. And a blend of 3 cheeses. We call it Pandemonium. 2 pan pizzas for $9.99. Toppings extra. Now at Pizza Hut. Get it before it's gone.
Back at Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego. Jim Riggleman's San Diego Padres lineup tonight. Craig Shipley, the shortstop, leads off. Tony Gwynn, right field, batting second. Derek Bell, center field, hitting third. Bill Plantier, the left fielder, bats fourth. Phil Clark, the first baseman, hitting fifth. Arky Sinfranco at third base will bat sixth. Brad Ausmus, the catcher, hitting seventh. Luis Lopez at second base bats eighth, and Donnie Elliott pitching, hitting ninth. That lineup facing Ben Rivera.
Start number 4 for Ben Rivera, 1-0 with a 5.28 earned run average. Big Ben, 6'6", 250-pounder, 26 years of age, out of San Pedro de Macorís in the Dominican Republic.
Defensively behind Ben will be Dave Hollins at third base, Kevin Stocker shortstop, Mariano Duncan at second, and John Kruk at first. Darren Dalton catching in the outfield, Pete Incaviglia in left field, Lenny Dykstra in center, and Wes Chamberlain in right. Craig Shipley leads it off, batting at .286. One strike to Shipley. Here's Donnie Elliott. Survived walking the first 2 batters in the top half of the first inning. No balls and 2 strikes to Craig Shipley. Ben Rivera lifetime against the Padres is 1-0. High ERA against San Diego, 6 point. One ball and 2 strikes. plays, still 1-2.
Two very similar pitchers here tonight in their repertoires, fastball and curveball. You're not going to see sliders from these two guys. Ben Rivera does throw changeups. We did not see any changeups from Elliott in the first inning.
Checked his swing. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Craig Shipley. Fouls it out of play down the first base side. Still 2-2. Ben Rivera, lifetime of the major leagues, 21 wins and 13 losses. Missed a little bit low. It's a full count. Line drive, base hit, right field. So Shipley is the leadoff base runner for the Padres, and that'll bring up Tony Gwynn.
3-2 fastball from Ben Rivera. He was ahead of Shipley, and now he has to come in with one. Down and away from him. Not a bad pitch, but Shipley just hit it to right field.
Tony Gwynn batting at .367. Lifetime against Ben Rivera, he is 3 for 4. Base hit to center field. Shipley will hold at second, and the Padres have their first 2 men on base on back-to-back singles.
Well, similar starts now. 2 men on for both teams. That was a fastball by Rivera right down the middle, and Tony Gwynn hits it back through the middle. Ben did not have real good velocity his last time, and they were hoping he can pick it up a little bit here tonight. He's given up 2 hits on fastballs.
Brings up Derek Bell. He's batting .309, 5 home runs, 12 runs batted in. Bounces up the breaking ball. 1 ball and no strikes.
Aaron Dalton's going to have an early talk with Ben Rivera. The Phillies let Donnie Elliott off the hook as Padres and Fergosi discuss it. And they do not want to let the Phillies do not want to let the Padres jump out real fast. They tried a breaking ball there. Maybe he didn't want to use a fastball early in the count to Derek Bell.
1 ball and no strikes to Bell. Another breaking ball, missed with it, 2-0. Missing, low and away, 3 balls and no strikes. Ben's been getting himself into some trouble with walks. 15 in the 3rd innings. He has 9 strikeouts, but 10 walks coming into this game. On the inside corner, it's 3-1 to Derek Bell. missed it. Full count.
Kid about a hitter leaving his feet. That's almost what Derek Bell did then to go after that thing. High fastball, and he was trying to make it 3-0. He did leave his feet.
Yep. Full count to Derek Bell. Runners go. It doesn't matter. It's ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. So Rivera in a big hole here in the first, and that'll bring Johnny Padres out to the mound. Bill Plantier will be the batter. Padres heads back to the dugout.
Number 24, Bill Plantier.
Plantier hit a game-winning home run last night in the 8th inning. Batting .235, 4 homers. All of his RBIs have come on solo homers. He has 4 runs batted in. Strike to Plantier.
Plantier hurt the Phillies last night with a low fastball, and that's a pitch he can really hit. The ball up, you have a better chance to get him out because of that big uppercut swing he has.
Runs a breaking ball foul down the first base side. No balls and 2 strikes to Phil Plantier. Fastball. Plantier goes down swinging. That's 1 down, and that'll bring up Phil Clark.
That's a pitch you get him out on. You know, if you're going to have any success with Phil Plantier, you better throw the ball upstairs. And he is a dead low ball hitter.
Here's Phil Clark. He's batting at .286. Hit to center field. 1 run will score. Everybody else will move up a base. And the Padres lead it 1-0 on the RBI single by Clark. Just out of the reach of Kevin Stockert. Tony Gwynn, the runner at second, had to wait to make sure it wouldn't be caught.
I think he might have screened Stockert a little bit. This ball is hit fairly well. It's off the end of the bat, really. And see, Stockert, I don't know if he saw that right away off the bat because he didn't have that far to go to his left, and he almost caught it anyway.
That'll bring on Arky Sinfraco, hitting at .226. Inside, 1-0 to Sinfraco. High, 2-0. So Ben Rivera struggling here in the first inning. Chamberlain is going to make the catch at the warning track. This will get a run home, and Bell moves up to third. Gwynn scores. gives Simpraco a sacrifice fly, and it's now 2-0 Padres. Bring up the catcher, Brad Ausmus. Ausmus hitting at 241. Taps a foul as he chased a bad pitch, and he knew it. Ausmus will be doing the brunt of the catching now for the Padres and make room for Donnie Elliott. They sent Brian Johnson, the backup catcher, down, which makes their first baseman the backup catcher now, Phil Clark.
Yeah, Clark is a real versatile player. He's played a lot of positions for them. Ausmus will do the brunt of the catching, and if they need another catcher, Clark will do it. And they said they could even bring Johnson back later on this year.
One ball and one strike. Ausmus has a degree from Dartmouth University in government. It's Derek Bell, the runner at third. First base is Phil Clark. Center field, it'll hang up for Lenny Dykstra, and that will retire the side. But the Padres put 2 on the board. They do it with 3 hits, no Philly errors, 2 men left. After 1, 2-0 San Diego.
How we doing?
Dave needs to see you.
I'll be right there. Hey, Ron. Brad, man, how you doing? All right.
Brad Johnson has a lot to think about.
Where's my table?
Dave needs you in the kitchen right now.
That's why he chose AT&T. Competitive prices without the hassle is his AT&T business advantage.
Hey, Joey, get the big
What's up, Dave? We got problems. Call a plumber.
So what does Brad think about his long-distance service now? He doesn't.
AT&T works for me.
Let AT&T work for you.
Taking a look at the weather, we've got a high-pressure system.
Sitting right here.
And that is bringing us nothing but beautiful, clear skies and old Mr. Sunshine.
Is it just us, or are weathermen really only guessing?
But hold on.
It's gonna get better.
Clear as a bell.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Soaring.
Dry.
That's why we make the Isuzu Trooper. Because life's an adventure. Be prepared.
My prediction, it's gonna rain. Trust me.
Isuzu, practically amazing.
After 1 inning of play, it's San Diego 2 and the Phillies nothing. Upcoming telecasts of Phillies baseball include tomorrow afternoon's final game of this series with the Padres at 4 o'clock and Tuesday night's game with the Dodgers at 10 right here on PHL 17. Darren Dalton leads it off for the Phillies. Dalton off to a great start this year, hitting at .351 as we look at Ben Rivera, who really struggled in that first inning. Padres leading at 2-0.
Story of the first inning obvious. Phillies had Donnie Elliott on the ropes. They didn't get him. Padres had Ben Rivera on the ropes, and they got something off.
Dalton batting .351, 6 home runs, tied for 3rd in the league in homers, 3rd in the league in RBIs with 19. 6th in the league in on-base percentage and 4th in the league in slugging percentage. 1 ball and no strikes to Darren Dalton. On the outside corner at the knees, it's 1-1. Is backing out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Phillies have to be careful. I was let the frustration level grab them right out of the chute tonight, because they're very frustrated losing here last night, and now they don't get anything in the first inning. They go down 2-0 right out of the chute.
Fouls it out of play. Still 1-2 to Dalton. Dodgers have scored 3 in the first off Montreal, leading the Expos 3-0. And Houston leading St. Louis 8-3. Only 2 other games going on in the National League. The rest are final. Slam off the glove of Lopez, and Dalton will be safe at first base. Screaming liner. It was at Lopez. Probably should have been caught, but that baby was really hit.
Yeah, you almost have to score that an error. I mean, it was hit so hard, but it was right at him. He doesn't have to move it. All it did was handcuff him. The Phillies hit a lot of balls hard last night in that ball game and didn't get much out of them.
A lot of Adam balls. It's going to be scored an error on Lopez, so Dalton at first base, and the batter will be Wes Chamberlain. Wes is 4 for 9 since coming off the disabled list, including a home run. 1 ball and no strikes.
Padres have now committed 21 errors, which is tops in the National League.
He's high with his curveball. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Phil Clark trots in to talk to Donnie Elliott. Jim Riggleman, Padres manager. Two balls and no strikes to Chamberlain. Two and one to Wes. Darren Dalton at first base. Nobody out here in the second. Padres lead 2-0. Phillies are second in the National League in runs scored coming into play today, 97. And second in getting walks. Just missed. 3 balls and a strike.
That's the way you have to approach a young pitcher who's struggling, is to have some patience, get ahead in the count, and then somebody will maybe do something, hit a long ball. You can put an inning together against him. If you start chasing balls, you'll only help him.
Fouled it back to the screen. He had a rip at the 3-1 fastball. It's a full count.
Chamberlain is always a threat to hit into a double play if he hits a ball on the ground. And we'll see whether or not they start the runner here, Dalton, even though the Phillies are down by 2 runs.
They do send him, and Chamberlain sends it deep to right center, but caught by Tony Gwynn at the warning track. And Dalton will come back to first base. So Wes gave it a good ride, but tracked down by Gwynn.
Now, he didn't get his arms out on that and really drive the ball, or he might have hit it out of the ballpark. He knows that. And maybe Elliott got in on him a little bit, but his arms weren't fully extended when he hit that.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Phillies and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of the Phillies. Brings up Pete Incaviglia. Incaviglia, after a tremendous spring in which he hit over 400, has struggled during the regular season, hitting at .206. He has 1 home run.
Incaviglia and Chamberlain playing tonight. Tomorrow against right-hander Andy Bennis in the day game. Jim Fregosi is going to play Eisenreich and Thompson, and also Ricky Jordan.
He used the breaking ball foul off the end of his bat. No balls and a strike to Incaviglia. Here's Ricky Jordan.
Jordan has tremendous lifetime numbers off Bennis, so it'll give him a chance to give Kruk a day off tomorrow and play Jordan.
Foul back and out of play. 0-2. Andy Bennis and Kurt Schilling in tomorrow's ball game. Both teams' #1 pitchers looking for their first win tomorrow. Chased the breaking ball and he struck him out. It's 2 down, and that'll bring up Kevin Stocker.
Just trying to find some way to get Incaviglia going, and he's getting himself out as much as anything. He had a pitch to hit, the first pitch, a hanger, and he fouled it off the end of the bat, and then the fastball, and there he chases a breaking ball way out of the strike zone.
Kevin Stocker hitting at .224. That one hurt Ausmus, the catcher. Foul ball, and he'll try to walk it off. No balls and a strike to Kevin Stocker. That curveball over for a called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Crowd on hand here tonight at Jack Murphy Stadium. There's a base hit slapped back through the middle. Stopping at second base is Darren Dalton. And it will bring on pitcher Ben Rivera. Stocker really does a good job of somehow getting on with 2 outs to turn over the lineup.
Not a great place to hit in the lineup, 8, because you get pitched around a lot, and you have a lot of duties down there to do just what Harry said, to try and turn the lineup over, get the pitcher out of the way, and go to your leadoff man. And Stocker's getting better and better at that.
Ben Rivera, not a good hitting pitcher, 0 for 4 this year, and 091 lifetime hitter.
Seems like the Phillies have had Donnie Elliott in a lot of trouble in this game. They have, and that's their first hit off.
One strike to Ben Rivera. Quick strikes to Ben. Didn't chase the low breaking ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. bit low, 2-2. Curveball, 2 strikeouts in the inning for Donnie Elliott. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 San Diego.
When an outlaw DJ hits the air,
Feeling screwed up in a screwed up place in a screwed up time does not mean that you're screwed up.
he'll pump up the student body.
You show him some real attitude.
He'll pump up the PGA.
I never planned it like this.
And when the police try and pull the plug, you can be sure of one thing. Christian Slater will pump up the fun.
Monday at 8 on PHL 17.
Toyota Corolla, $12,098. Honda Civic, $11,750. Ford Escort, $10,550. Mazda Protege, $89.95. Just $89.95, and you get a better basic warranty, plus lots of other good things. So if you're in the mood for a great value, here it is. But hurry, the supply is limited. Don't let yours get away. See your Mazda dealer now for the $89.95 Mazda Protege. Mazda, it just feels right.
La da da dee dee, la da da dee dee, la da 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 dee dee. You doing it, Calvin Klein?
Your gift with any $32 Eternity for Men purchase at Strawbridge and Clothier.
Tip your hat to this one. It's the Fanatic's birthday, and kids 14 and under get a free cap with a Fanatic on front, compliments of Tasty Cake when the Phillies play the Giants. Sunday, May 1st at 1:35. For tickets, call 463-1000.
Sunday, May 1st, another birthday celebration for the Fanatic. And all youngsters 14 and under get a terrific cap featuring the Fanatic on the front, compliments of Tasty Cake. That'll be Sunday, May 1st. The Phils play San Francisco that day. Order your tickets by calling the Phillies at 463-1000 or stop by any one of the many local Ticketmaster locations. Luis Lopez, the switch hitter, leads off for the Padres here in the second. He was 2 for 3 in last night's game. On the season, he is 2 for 7. Has spent most of the year at Las Vegas, where he hit .204. He hits this ball in the gap in left center field, and Pete Incavilla, you can't hang on, and Lopez rolls into second base. It'll be a double for Luis Lopez.
Well, probably should have been caught. It looked as if Incavilla ran a little bit of a circle route for that one. He broke back and then came around and then tried to dive for it at the last second and catch it. Here you see him come into your screen off the heel of the glove.
That'll bring up Donnie Elliott. He'll probably be trying to sacrifice Lopez to third base. Wants it really hard. Kruk was going to go to third. Now he'll take the shore out. Elliott bunted it hard back to Kruk, who was going to go to third base, and he would have had a shot had he fielded it cleanly, but it'll be a sacrifice, and the play goes Kruk to Duncan.
Kruk is a good fielder on bunts especially, and as Harry said, he was going to go to third there. Would have been a tough play, would have had a shot possibly. The thing that made it a tough play is because it's a tag. You know, if it's a force, much easier play.
Phillies now bring the infield in with a runner at third base and 1 out. Craig Shipley, the batter, he singled his first time up and scored a run.
Fregosi does not like to bring the infield in early. However,
1 ball and no strikes to Shipley.
Down 2-0 already. And the Phillies not scoring runs early in this game, even though they've had chances. He's trying to cut down a run here if it's a ground ball to the infield.
Laid off a low breaking ball, 2-0. On the inside corner, 2-1 to Craig Shipley. Dalton gets something in his eye. Three balls and a strike. So Ben Rivera has struggled here in the early going of this game, thrown a lot of pitches. Walk field. Second walk given up by Rivera. And will bring up Tony Gwynn.
Phillies right now with a 10-man pitching staff as you look at Fregosi and Padres. Now that'll change possibly when Tommy Green comes back. But right now with a 10-man pitching staff, they have they're short in the bullpen, and they needed some innings out of Ben Rivera tonight. As you just mentioned, Harry, he's throwing so many pitches early on that's unlikely.
And here's Tony Gwynn. He singled his first time up. Phillies will drop the infield back at double play depth. Finds a foul down the left field side. Gwynn lifetime against Rivera's 4 for 5.
Tony Gwynn will ground into double plays because he hits the ball so hard at an infielder, and because the infielders are playing him near the bag anyway.
Hit into right field. Lopez scores. Holding at second will be Shipley, and the Padres now lead it 3-0.
Gwynn rarely hits the ball that way, but he got a breaking ball there. He was out front, but he still kept his hands back, and you saw by the shot right before that, as Padres and Fregosi talk it over, the infielders are playing near the bag. Breaking ball almost off the ground. He just hooks it. No way Duncan can get there where he was playing him.
Brings up Derek Bell. He walked his first time up. Ground ball shortstop, might be 2. Duncan 1. Relay not in time to double up Bell. He gets down the line pretty well. Shipley moves to third. Bell at first on a fielder's choice. And with 2 outs, it'll bring up Phil Plantier.
Give Bell some credit for hustle. He also hit this off the end of the bat and didn't hit it real hard. Stocker a perfect flip to Duncan. Duncan makes a good relay. They'll just beat it.
So Padre runners at first and third with 2 outs for Phil Plantier. Breaking ball over for a strike. 0-1 to Plantier. High with a fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. The high pitch. It's 2-1. Padres have one across here in the second. They lead 3-0. Speared by Kevin Stocker, and that will retire the side. 1 run for the Padres, 2 hits, no errors. They lead 2. At the end of 2, it's 3-0 San Diego.
Bud Light over here, please.
You got it.
Hey, Philly, the Bud Light camera crew is all over town looking for Bud Light drinkers to star in some new TV commercials. Just look for them anywhere you pick up an ice-cold Bud Light. The spotlight's on you, Philly.
Hey, guys, it's your turn in the spotlight.
So, what's going on tonight, Harry?
Have a Bud Light. See for yourself.
Introducing the lineup of your favorite Phillies Photo Ball baseballs. Play ball! Collect all 5 at Burger King for only $2.99 each. Here's the play-by-play on how. Slide into your participating Burger King restaurant. Buy any delicious value meal. Run home with 1 Phillies Photo Ball. Let's replay. Slide. Buy. Score! Collect a different photo ball each week for $2.99 at Burger King. We may not be the world's #1 fast food place. It just tastes that way. What a steal!
I wonder what the warranty covers. How does Prism's 24-hour roadside assistance work anyway? Can I get anti-lock brakes? Are the dual airbags really standard?
Before you buy a new car, you have a lot of questions. Call 1-800-GET-TO-KNOW and get to know all the answers about the Geo Prism.
How about if I just take this one?
What would you do with a Motorola pager?
Mom's not home! Pager.
With a Motorola pager, the important people in your life can always reach you.
Cool, this works.
The affordable, portable Motorola pager.
Our trivia question tonight is brought to you by Dodge. Last year, the Braves' Greg Maddux became the 2nd National League pitcher to win back-to-back Cy Young Awards. Can you name the other pitcher who won back-to-back Cy Young Awards? National League pitcher. Lenny Dykstra leads it off. He walked his first time up. One ball and no strikes to Dykstra. He got that one over, 1-1. Missing 2 balls and a strike. To right center field. Derek Bell's over to cut it off, and Dykstra is a leadoff base runner. That'll bring up Mariano Duncan. He walked his first time up.
Before baseball went to the 3 divisions, that pitcher that you're talking about, would he have been in the Eastern Division or the Western Division?
West.
West.
Mm-hmm. A hit by Mariano Duncan. And for the 2nd straight time, Dykstra and Duncan set the table. They both walked in the first inning.
Well, the Phillies have had shots at Donnie Elliott. The Padres are making the most of their opportunities. A first ball fastball, and Duncan hits it hard to left field. So as Harry said, once again, the first 2 guys have set the table. Now we'll see what happens.
John Kruk flied out to deep center his first time up. Derek Bell, the center fielder, plays a very shallow center field, even for power hitters. But he does get back on the ball well. And we have time called now as Sonny Siebert comes out to talk to Elliott. Let me see where Derek Bell plays. He plays shallow out there.
Well, he has been specializing in the Willie Mays over-the-shoulder catches lately. He had one here last night. I saw him against the Mets the other night on television, and he made a heck of a play, very similar to the one they made last night.
He does go back well. Tim Mauser, a right-hander, is starting to throw now, and the Padres bullpen. It's pause for station identification on the Phillies television network.
You're watching Phillies baseball on WPHL TV, Philadelphia.
2 men on base, nobody out for John Kruk. Missing with a breaking ball, 1-0. Inside corner, it's 1-1. Padres lead 3-0. We're in the third inning. Wide with his fastball, 2-1. Breaking ball over. It's 2-2.
Heck of a pitch to throw 2-1 with 2 men on base and nobody out.
Two balls and 2 strikes.
He was definitely off speed.
A little bit low. It's a full count.
It's just where the Phillies were in the first inning. 2 on, nobody out. Kruk the hitter with a full count, and John hit a deep fly ball to left center, run down by Derek Bell.
Slams the ball, but Clark has it. Throws for 1. Double play. Phils have hit some tough luck at this series at Jack Murphy Stadium. That was a BB on 1 hop to Clark, but they turned it 3-6-1. And Dykstra moves up to third base.
Heck of a play by a guy who's a backup catcher. Phil Clark, a strong throw. And look at Elliott cover his position very, very well. Yeah, this is becoming a very frustrating series because not only are the Phillies have they lost the first game trailing in this one, but they are hitting balls really hard. And they can't get anything out of it.
So Dykstra is at third base with 2 outs, and the batter is Dave Hollins. He grounded sharply into a double play his first time up. One ball and no strikes. Breaking ball foul, 1-1 the count to Hollins. Well, when the Phillies get back to Veterans Stadium, the Giants and the Padres will be coming to town. San Francisco in Friday the 29th at 7:35, Saturday the 30th at 7:05. Sunday, Fanatic's birthday, May 1st at 1:35. Free cap for all youngsters. And these Padres are in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Well hit. Watch that baby take a ride on it. Out of here. Home run, Dave Hollins. And the Phillies are within 1 on a 2-run home run by Hollins.
Now that is a large hit for the Phillies because Dave Hollins was, what, 1 for 19 prior to that. And they had just hit into that double play with 2 on and nobody out. And it appeared that the Padres were going to get out of this. And Hollins hits a long home run.
His third. RBIs number 13 and 14 for Hollins.
You said earlier, Harry, he likes to hit here. That appeared to be a breaking ball. No, it's a fastball out over the plate.
Well, Jim Riggleman's wasting no time taking Donnie Elliott out of this game. Phillies have hit some balls hard off Donnie Elliott, so he's going to be taken out here in the third inning in his major league debut. He leaves with a 3-2 lead. And Tim Mauser, the ex-Phil, another ex-Phil, will come on to pitch for San Diego. Pitching change for the Padres. We're in the third. It's 3-2 San Diego. Back after these messages.
Right now at Dunkin' Donuts for just $5.99, you can take home 2 pounds of our world-famous coffee. That's enough coffee to fill all these cups. It's our own special blend of carefully selected and freshly roasted beans, ground to order. And at just $5.99 for 2 pounds, it's the best coffee around at the best price around. And what's even better, it comes in these convenient packages. Cups not included.
It's like having a Phillies ticket window come right to your home. Call 463-1000 and reserve your tickets in advance. No rushing, no waiting, no hassle. 463-1000. It's like having a Phillies ticket window right in your home.
We're in the third inning. Padres lead by a score of 3-2. Travel arranged through U.S. Air, offering 2 daily nonstops to Los Angeles. U.S. Air to the West Coast, because everything we do, U.S. Air begins with you. So Donnie Elliott in his major league debut is lifted here in the third inning. He has a lead of 3-2. I guess Jim Riggleman was just figuring Phillies were hitting some balls awfully hard off him, a lot of atom balls, but
plus, he's been a relief pitcher, too, with Las Vegas. So, they haven't extended him much. He probably hasn't thrown a whole lot of innings.
So now it is Tim Mauser here in the third inning. He delivers wide to Darren Dalton. Mauser is appearing in his 7th game. No wins, no losses. A 2.45 ERA. No saves. 7 in the third innings. 8 hits, 2 runs. He has struck out 6, walked 3. Mauser's a 27-year-old. Went to the Padres when the Phillies got Roger Mason in July of last year. 3 balls and no strikes. Bell was safe on an error on a line drive at shortstop Luis Lopez, or rather at second baseman Lopez, his first time up, and he draws the walk. It'll bring up Wes Chamberlain. He flied to deep right field his first time up.
Riggleman also, you're talking about Elliott, Harry. He could be figuring, well, I'm going to take him out. He still has a lead, even though he can't win the game. At least I'll get him out of his first major league game and then get beaten on too badly, because the Phillies have hit a lot of balls hard off.
One strike to Chamberlain.
Mauser's going to throw fastball, curveball, and a lot of splitters.
Splitter is his key pitch. Texas Christian University product. West pops a foul back and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes to Chamberlain. Bouncing the pitch up there. Good block by Ausmus. 1-2. steps out. 2-run home run by Dave Hollins puts the Phillies to within 1 here in the 3rd inning. Dalton not a big lead. Didn't steal a lot of bases, but great success rate.
Yeah, and he might run in this situation if he thinks he can run on a forkball.
Splitter is low. It's 2-2.
Odds are that pitch is going to be down, and it bounces a lot of times, and that's when Dalton might think about trying to run if he can guess right.
Hard ground ball. What a great diving grab by Sinfracco, and he throws him out. Padres, even though they lead the league in errors, have thrown some leather at the Phillies tonight. Great play by Archie Sinfracco. Phil's got 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. 3-2 San Diego.
The feisty Phillies look to pummel the Pirates and ring Jay's bell Thursday, May 12th and Friday, May 13th at 7:35. Saturday, May 14th at 7:05 and Sunday, May 15th at 1:35 when women 15 and over receive a free oversized T-shirt compliments of Thriftway. 1 neat gift and 4 big games against Dandy Andy and the Buccos. To order tickets by phone, call 463-1000.
Welcome to the Mazda Exceptional Sales Event.
Get exceptional deals on the Mazda 626 with loads of standard features. And an MSRP starting $1,500 less than a comparably equipped Camry DX. Lease a 626DX for $199 a month with just $750 down. But hurry, leases like this on 626 won't last long.
See your Mazda dealer today.
Mazda, it just feels right.
Welcome to the Clear Ultra Baseball Factory Tour. This year, we're putting gold foil stamping on both sides. Plus, more color-enhanced action on our all-new 3-photo backs. Fasten your seatbelts. Yeah! There's UV coating on both sides, too. And we're in your face with incredible inserts featuring superstars and hot rookies. There's 1 insert card in every pack. 94 Clear Ultra Baseball, better than ever.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Budweiser. Beechwood Age for a crisp, clean, classic taste. By Bell Atlantic Yellow Pages. A mobile is only as good as the system it's on. Choose Bell Atlantic Yellow Pages. And by Nissan. We build more into every car and truck we make. Nissan, it's time to expect more from a car.
First baseman, number 30.
Bill Clark leads off for the Padres here in the bottom of the 3rd. He's singled to drive in a run his first time up. Padres lead it 3-2. One ball and no strikes to Phil Clark. Grounds a foul down the 3rd base side. It's 1-1. Our trivia question tonight is brought to you by Dodge. Last year, the Braves' Greg Maddux became the 2nd National League pitcher to win back-to-back Cy Young awards. Who was the 1st?
Was it a Padre?
Nope.
All right, I blew that theory. All right, now I need some help.
Not a Padre.
I knew Randy Jones won 1. I thought, well, maybe he'd won 2, but obviously he didn't.
A little before Randy Jones' time. High towering pop fly into shallow left. Kevin Stocker, the shortstop, is out and makes the grab, and Clark is retired 1 down.
Good guess would always be a Dodger.
Yeah, they had some great pitchers.
Well, was it a Dodger?
Yeah. Sinfracco hit a sacrifice fly to drive in a run his first time up.
See, Koufax couldn't have done it because they didn't have the Cy Young, I don't think, during all of his glory years.
That's who it was.
It was Koufax?
Sanford Koufax.
All right. I thought that came along after he had all those great. What years he win it in?
65 and 66.
First year of the Cy Young was. Well, they split it up. At one point, they split it up where, you know, one would win it from one league and one would win it from the other league. I'm trying to remember when that was. That was in the 60s at some time. Sandy Koufax, boy, for a few years he had to be the best ever.
Really. That ball is hit in the air to left field, and Pete Incaviglia should have no trouble with it. 2 down, and we'll bring on Brad Ausmus. Ausmus flied out to center his first time up.
Number 11, catcher Brad Ausmus.
Two outs, no base runners here in the bottom of the third. Padres lead by a run, 3-2. Ground ball to the shortstop, Stocker on 2 hops. Ausmus is retired. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Ben Rivera. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. Rich Ashburn joins Chris Wheeler in the 4th at the end of 3-2 San Diego.
Bud Light over here, please.
You got it.
Hey, Philly, the Bud Light camera crew is all over town looking for Bud Light drinkers to star in some new TV commercials. Just look for them anywhere you pick up an ice-cold Bud Light. The spotlight's on you, Philly.
Hey, guys, it's your turn in the spotlight.
So, what's going on tonight, Harry?
Have a Bud Light. See for yourself.
Right now at Dunkin' Donuts, for just $5.99, you can take home 2 pounds of our world-famous coffee. That's enough coffee to fill all these cups. It's our own special blend of carefully selected and freshly roasted beans, ground to order. And at just $5.99 for 2 pounds, it's the best coffee around at the best price around. And what's even better, it comes in these convenient packages. Cups not included.
As a prosecutor, I learned criminals are cowards. It's the elderly couple or the woman walking alone after work who are most vulnerable. Pennsylvania can't surrender to fear. The first day I'm governor, I'll call the legislature back to make the changes we need. We'll take the guns away from kids, change the rape and domestic violence laws, stop liberal judges from putting violent criminals back on the street. And I'll sign death warrants. I'm Tom Ridge, and I'll make Pennsylvania safer.
Tom Ridge, he can change Pennsylvania.
Well, the easiest, most hassle-free, fun way to see the Phillies in '94 is with Phillies season tickets. Don't miss the boat this year. And get on board right now. There are many different types of plans to choose from, including the popular 16-game plan for $192. All season tickets come with special extra benefits, including gifts, charge phone privileges, and postseason ticket options. Call 463-5000 for season tickets. A beautiful full moon in the skies over Southern California, and appropriately enough, we bring in Rich Ashburn to join us. A full moon guy, if I've ever known one.
I can really get in a lot of trouble with a full moon sitting in my room all night.
Well, you can do some howling in there. It is a beautiful, clear evening, as you can see by that full moon high over San Diego Jack Murphy Stadium. Pete Incaviglia, Kevin Stocker, Ben Rivera, 7, 8, 9 hitters, facing Tim Mauser. And the first pitch is outside. Incaviglia struck out. Donnie Elliott going just 2 2/3 innings as Riggleman took him out of the game after the home run by Hollins. Got the Phillies back to 3-2. Incaviglia struggling right now, and they're trying to get him going. He's ahead in the count 2-0. Fly ball left field. Plantier came in, now drifts back and waits and puts it away, 1 down.
Just got under it. Wasn't a great 2-0 pitch to hit, but seen him lift those out of the park.
Birthday wishes tonight to Emily Brown from Westchester. Happy birthday to Emily. Here's Kevin Stocker. He has a single. In center field with 2 outs in the second inning. Ben Rivera, the on-deck batter. Strike called on Stocker. Kevin batting at 240.
Phillies are seeing a lot of ex-Philly pitchers in this series. Ashby, Davis, Mauser, Donnie Elliott.
Tim Mauser coming over last year for Roger Mason. Stocker with a looper to right. Tony Gwynn coming on. Nice play, Tony Gwynn. Gwynn was playing shallow in right field. Got a good jump on that and robbed Kevin Stocker of a base hit, 2 away.
Stayed with it. Tony doesn't run quite as well as he used to because he has a bad knee. Just captured that ball before it hit the grass.
See how he has trouble bending over right there. Just what you're talking about, probably because of the knee.
Pitcher Ben Rivera.
Did not bend his knees hardly at all when he caught that. Made a fine play. Here's Rivera. He struck out his first time up. Ben fouls it off right side out of play. Ben coming into the game a lifetime .091 hitter. Excellent bunter.
That's why he can't hit. They have him bunting all the time.
13 sacrifices last year, 6th best in the league, and this year he has 4 already, or 2 already.
A guy that big ought to be able to hit.
He is 0 for 5 as a hitter with 5 strikeouts. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Rivera.
Has a new stance. Didn't seem to help him much the first time, but
what is different about this one as opposed to the other one?
Well, he's bending over now instead of standing up straight. That's different. Look at him. He's in a crouch. He didn't swing that bat.
He jammed himself there. Fouls it off. And the count 2-2. Tim Mauser, Texas native, out of the Phillies organization. Number 2 draft pick a number of years ago. Fastball, curveball, split finger pitch. Three balls and 2 strikes now on Rivera.
Now they put the take sign on. Someday he's going to hit a home run. Not there.
Sinfracco has it on a couple of hops. Throws out Ben Rivera. Phillies gone in order in the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. 3-2 Padres lead.
John Cusack has a good reason to be insecure.
That's a real shame when folks be throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that.
His hygiene is poor. He's a little awkward with girls. And he's definitely going downhill in the athletic department.
No turn!
So how's he going to win back the girl of his dreams?
Get up there and let's see what you got.
He's not, because teenagers in love are better off dead.
Tuesday at 8 on PHL 17.
La da da dee dee dee. La da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. These are the days. La da da dee dee. Eternity. Calvin Klein. Ba 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 dee dee.
Your gift with any $32 Eternity from Men purchase at Strawbridge and Clothier.
The right car should be safe and dependable. The right car should have a V6 engine, front-wheel drive, and a driver's side airbag. It should be comfortable, and it should have room for 5 adults, a theft deterrent system, and keyless entry. But most of all, the right car should be easy to get into.
Lease a Maxima GXE with no down payment and $289 a month for 36 months.
Well, We make it easy and fun to come to the vet with your friends. Bring a group of 25 or more, and we'll help to make it an event. To remember, the Phillies Group Sales Office is ready to help. Whether you just want a group of stadium seats or a special night at a group seating box with food and beverages. It's easy to schedule a group and even easier to reserve the tickets. Just call the group sales office at 463-5000. That's 463-5000 for group sales. 3-5-1 for the Padres, 2-4-0 for the Phillies as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Luis Lopez will lead it off, followed by Tim Mauser and then Craig Shipley.
Second baseman, Luis Lopez.
Lopez looped a double his first time up off the glove of Incaviglia at left field. Pete's probably still playing him a little deep on his offside.
I'd say way too deep for a little left-hand hitter.
You don't expect him on his offside like that to drive the ball. And you see the defense. And it's 2 balls and no strikes on Lopez from Sidra, Puerto Rico, facing Ben Rivera from the Dominican Republic. High ball 3. Rivera has walked 2 so far. Three balls and 1 strike on the switch hitter. Way outside. He walked him, and Tim Mauser will bat. Mauser is hitless in 9 major league at-bats, but he'll certainly be up there to bunt. Donnie Elliott in this spot last time up sacrificed successfully.
Number 52, Tim Mauser.
It's a good one. Darren Dalton makes the play to Mariano Duncan. Sacrifice 2-4, and Lopez moves down to second with 1 out. Well, the Padres pitchers tonight have sacrificed successfully both times they've been called upon to do that. And that'll bring up Craig Shipley on a perfect evening thus far. Singled and scored in the first inning, walked in the second. Shipley now playing shortstop because Ricky Gutierrez is out with a hamstring problem. They don't expect him back until next week sometime, but they are not going to disable Gutierrez. Ball center field. Dykstra shading him perfectly. Lenny moves over, makes the play. No advance by Lopez. 2 down. And Tony Gwynn will bat. He's 2 for 2. Single to center, scored in the first. Single to right, knocked in his 5th run of the year.
Hitting at 404 now.
Came into the game at 367. 2 for 2 gets you to 404 this time of the year.
A couple of hits, a single and a double last night's game.
Fly ball pretty deep right field. Chamberlain a long run. He is not going to get there. The run will score, and Tony Gwynn stumbles going around second, and he'll stay there with a double. Dykstra was shading him way over to left center, and Chamberlain was playing him to pull, and he couldn't get to him.
Well, that base on balls hurt Rivera, but that ball was in the air a long time. It seemed like somebody should have caught it. I don't know who. Really, neither one of them were close to it. I mean, he hit that a mile high. It didn't even reach the warning track.
Almost looked as if he was trying to pull a ball and hit a home run then. So I mentioned Chamberlain was playing him to pull, and West does not run that well, and especially since that knee operation. So he couldn't get to it, and Dykstra was in left center. So the Phillies give up another run there, probably because of shaky defense. Here's Derek Bell, fouls it off. Phillies have lost 6 out of 7 one-run games this year, and a lot of them can go right on the fact that they haven't made the plays. Bell walked in the first inning, grounded into a fielder's choice in the second. 4-2 now. The Padres once again lead by 2 runs. They have also led by 3 in this game. Phillies continue to play catch up here in San Diego. Breaking ball, low. Ben Rivera walked the 8-hole hitter to begin the inning. And Lopez has scored.
Team has some hitters that can hurt you. The fella here, Bell, and certainly Tony Gwynn, and the guy coming up next, Phil Plantier.
Now they want to talk something over here. Darren Dalton on his way out. Mariano Duncan comes in. Possibility they could change the signs, thinking that Gwynn is relaying the pitches or location.
How do they know what's coming? And I don't think Ben knows what's coming. Ben doesn't know where the ball is going all the time.
Jim Fregosi and Dennis Menke on the Phil's bench. There's Tony Gwynn with his 6th double of the year. He would have had a triple on that, except he stumbled going around second. Little confusion reigning there. 2 balls and 1 strike on Bell with Plantier on deck. That's a wild pitch.
After all that conversation, a wild pitch.
Rivera's 3rd of the year. Dalton wanted that outside. See, they did. They changed the signs for location, only they're not together on it. Dalton set up for a fastball away, and he threw it inside. Well, now we'll see what happens. There's Duncan, who came in to try and help when they were making whatever change they made. 3-1 now on Derek Bell. Inside, ball 4. He walked him. Now they have to face the left-handed hitting Plantier with 2 outs. And Plantier is struck out and lined to Stocker at short.
It also opens up a hole there between first and second with a dead pull hitter at bat.
4 walks for Rivera, 1 strikeout. The strikeout on Plantier in the first inning on a high fastball. Gets it over for a strike. Phillies have no bullpen activity. As we mentioned, they're used a few guys last night. They really needed to get some innings out of Rivera tonight, and the club right now only in the 4th inning as Padres looks on.
A little high.
1-1. Padres have a run in the inning. They have 2 men on and 2 outs, and they lead it 4-2 in the 4th. Long drive to right field. Chamberlain going back at the wall. It is off the top of the wall. 1 run scores. Bell being held at 3rd. Plantier with a double, and the Padres lead it 5-2, and he just missed a 3-run homer.
was a hanger. It hung outside, but it was up there to hit. And he did not miss it. Out in the middle of that fence.
Now they're going to get Roger Mason up. Ken Rivera is just not throwing well. He didn't throw well his last time out, and he is not throwing the ball well tonight. And there is Roger Mason. As Johnny Padres comes to the mound, stall a little bit.
Two walks and two doubles in this inning.
And both the runs coming with 2 outs. Here's the first baseman, Phil Clark, singled in a run in the first inning, popped to short in the third. Clark at .310. Playing at first base, also is the backup catcher for the Padres. Five to 2, San Diego. Runners at second and third and 2 outs. Hard line drive, speared by Stocker. Well, that was almost 2 more runs. In the inning, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Through 4, 5-2 Padres.
Number 1, Independence Blue Cross and Pennsylvania Blue Shield.
Bud Light over here, please.
You got it.
Hey, Philly, the Bud Light camera crew is all over town looking for Bud Light drinkers to star in some new TV commercials. Just look for them anywhere you pick up an ice-cold Bud Light. The spotlight's on you, Philly.
Hey, guys, it's your turn in the spotlight.
So, what's going on tonight, Harry?
Have a Bud Light. See for yourself.
Oh, man. Look what you did.
What I did? Just who do you think you are, man?
Who do you think I am?
Easy, fellas. What would he do?
Oh, the Yellow Pages?
Just any Yellow Pages?
The genuine Yellow Pages.
9 out of 10 use it.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you very much.
The genuine Bell Atlantic Yellow Pages.
Padres scored 2 runs in the first on a single and a sacrifice fly. They also scored a run in the second on a Tony Gwynn single. Dave Hollins with a 2-run homer in the third, and the Padres with 2 in the bottom of the fourth on 2 doubles and 2 walks. 5-2.
Roger Mason. Excuse me, Whitey. Roger Mason continues to throw in the bullpen, so it appears that Rivera is finished in this game tonight. Lenny Dykstra leads it off and takes a pitch from Mauser outside for ball 1. Lenny has walked, stolen a base, singled, and scored a run as you look at Rivera on the bench, who has struggled all night. Dykstra pops it up foul. It'll go out of play. Dykstra, Duncan, Kruk to face Tim Mauser, who came on in relief of Donnie Elliott in the 3rd inning, and Mauser has retired 4 out of the 5 batters he's faced. He walked Dalton with 2 outs when he came in the game and has not allowed a batter to reach base since. Padres have out hit the Phillies 7-4 and lead it by 3. Breaking ball. Dykstra didn't like it. 1-2. Check on a fork ball and couldn't. Struck him out on it. Strikeout number 1 for Mauser.
started his swing on that fork ball and, of course, saw it drop into the dirt.
Dykstra and all the Phillies know that that's Mauser's out pitch, but he was not able to hold up on him. Mariano Duncan has walked and singled. Duncan showed bunt there and took the pitch. Phillies 2 runs coming tonight on a 2-run homer by Dave Hollins, his 3rd of the year. That was in the 3rd inning. Big swing and a miss, 1-1. On deck is Kruk. Duncan, a long drive to left, but Plantier has a lot of room, and he puts it away. Cut that one down the end of the bat a little bit, and the left fielder grabs it for the 2nd out. And here's Kruk. John's run 3-2 counts both times up tonight. Hit a fly ball to deep left center and then grounded into a 3-6-1 double play and a shot that he hit to Clark, the first baseman. Two outs and nobody on base as Mauser's done a good job so far. There you see Tim Mauser gripping the baseball outside with a fastball. Tries to get ahead with a fastball and then throw the splitter. And he gets behind 2-0. Kruk has been ahead in the count all night.
He's hit the ball hard twice. All you can do is hit it hard.
Bounces up there 3-0. On deck is Hollins. And Kruk will look at one here with the Phillies down by 3. Mauser with a walk and a strikeout since coming into the 3rd inning. We are in the 5th right now. Taking all the way, and he walks him. Walk number 2 issued by Mauser. 4 by Padres pitching. And here's Hollins, who grounded into a double play and then smashed a 2-run home run into the seats in right field.
Number 15, third baseman, Dave Hollins.
On deck is Dalton. Looks like Phil Clark, the first baseman, is going to play off Kruk. Figuring John will not be going anywhere. There's the first baseman trying to take the hole away from Hollins. A low ball 1.
Kruk has a stolen base. Boy, the home runs really seem to shoot out of this ballpark. I mean, they rifle bullets.
Wait till tomorrow. They really fly out of here in the daytime. Well, the dimensions are very favorable for the hitters here. Now, this park has gone through all kinds of different phases, and now they're in one of their real short phases. Low fences and close. Used to be you had to hit them in the seats to hit a home run here. Then it was tough. That was a balk. According to Bob Davidson,
Talking Bob,
who has been known to call a few.
I don't know, did he not step off the rubber? He really didn't step behind the rubber where he's supposed to step.
Fake the throw over there. Balk called. There's Bob, a good umpire. One of the best in the league. And time is called. Hollins now with a chance to produce a 2-out run for the Phillies with a base hit. Dave, knocking in the 2 runs, now has 14 on the season. And Mauser misses down low, and the count is 2-0. Mauser got himself in some trouble here with a 2-out walk to Kruk, who was balked to second. really wasn't much sense of Mauser isn't even faking over there, because we had pointed out that the first baseman wasn't even holding Kruk on. Maybe he just forgot.
Evidently forgot. That's what pitchers do sometimes.
2 balls and 1 strike on Hollins. Kruk leads off second. Beats it foul first base side off a breaking ball. Now here's where Mauser will throw that splitter a lot of times when he's looking for a strikeout. He got Lenny Dykstra leading off the inning on 1. Away from Osmus. Hollins hustles down the line, and they just got him. Almost a strikeout on a wild pitch, but Hollins is out at first base, and the Phillies are gone here in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 5th, 5-2 San Diego.
After you shave, now there's comfort to the power of 3. It's soothing Edge Aftershave with 3 soothing formulas for 3 specific skin types. An aloe formula that's alcohol-free to soothe sensitive skin. Extra moisturizers to soothe if your skin is dry. And a cool vitamin E splash for normal skin. Soothing better than ever with the power of 3. Edge Aftershave skincare for men. Ultimate comfort. That's the Edge.
It's back. It's better. It's the 3rd annual Great American Ford Sales Event at your Quality Plus Ford dealer with a great deal on America's #1 truck. Drive an F-150 for just $229 per month, the lowest payment of the year. Now with a driver's side airbag standard. See your Quality Plus Ford dealer and test drive the all-new Windstar and receive 12 movie rentals from Blockbuster Video. The 3rd annual Great American Ford Sales Event is just about over. Hurry, see your Quality Plus Ford dealer and save.
We're making noise about the new pan pizza deal from Pizza Hut. 2 delicious Pizza Hut cheese pan pizzas for just $9.99. With a thick pan crust. Baked with our own fresh dough. Jazzy toppings. And a blend of 3 cheeses. We call it Pandemonium. 2 pan pizzas for $9.99. Toppings extra. Now at Pizza Hut. Get it before it's gone.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 people use the genuine Bell Atlantic Yellow Pages. By your local Hyundai dealer, Hyundai, the cars that make sense. And by the AT&T Business Advantage, let it work for you. Phillies have a new pitcher, as Ben Rivera has finished after 4 innings. A big right-hander, Roger Mason, 6'6", 226-pounder. Roger, 35 years of age, from Bel Air, Michigan, and acquired from San Diego for Tim Mauser. Started out tonight with Rivera and Elliott going head-to-head. They were acquired for each other, and now it's Mauser and Mason. See the numbers on Roger Mason, coming into game number 6 with a 1-1 record and a 4.05 earned run average.
Leading off the Padres, 3rd baseman Archie Sinfraco.
Ben Rivera charged with 5 earned runs on 7 hits in his 4 innings. And here's Sinfraco to face Mason. And Mason misses inside ball 1. It'll be Sinfraco, Osmus, and Lopez. 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Padres, who lead it 5-2. Foul 3rd base side. Archie Sinfraco originally was the Montreal Expos organization. Dodgers are beating the Expos 6-2 up in Los Angeles. Those will be headed up there tomorrow. Fouled off. They have an off day Monday and then play the Dodgers Tuesday and Wednesday nights before returning home to play the Giants and Padres at the vet in a 6-game homestand.
Should be a good game to win. All the teams above the Phillies have lost.
Yeah, Phillies are
losing.
Really caught a break here because the Braves have lost 4 in a row, but they can't win any games right now, or very few. Braves have had a little tailspin, which came out of nowhere. Strike 3 call to Sinfraco. He's gone. And Mason strikes out the first batter he faces.
And Franco thought the pitch was outside. Let's see. Well, pretty close. It's only a couple inches outside. That's close.
Call that pitch, you move the game along. Here's the pitch to Osmus. There are so many umpires nowadays who have these little postage stamp strike zones.
Like the 17-inch plate, you mean? That's
Well,
what it's supposed to be.
I don't think they ever call a strike above the belt anymore. The
Very
plate,
seldom.
Yep. Fly ball left field off the end of the bat. Incaviglia coming on, and he runs it down. 2 down. I know what you're saying about the size of the plate, but it's more or less, you know, the up and down that nowadays that there doesn't seem to be much of a high strike anymore.
Really never was a high strike. They hardly ever called that.
Well, they want offense, and there's a lot of offense in the league right now. It is not a pitcher's league, that's for sure. Here is Lopez. He has been a problem for the Phillies tonight. He's doubled and scored, walked and scored. It's a little looper to left. It's a fair ball. Incaviglia trying to cut it off, but Lopez will go into second with a double, his second of the game, and he is now 2 for 2.
He was 2 for 3 last night with a single and a double and a walk. Just dumped this ball over the infield. Sliced it.
Jackson Party. Please report to Padres customer service.
And Tim Hires is going to come out and bat now for Mauser. As Pedro Martinez, a left-hander, gets up in the bullpen. There you see Incaviglia grabbing that baseball right near the pitcher warming up.
The Padres batting for the pitcher Mauser. Number 17, Tim Hires.
Tim Hires was selected in the Rule 5 draft. There you see Martinez warming up from the Toronto Blue Jays organization. So they have to keep him all year or they would lose him. Pitch to him is over for a strike. Hires at 375 and 3 for 6 as a pinch hitter for the Padres. And that's what he's doing here. Batting for Mauser, who did a good job. Mason misses low, and it's 1-1 to Tim Hires. Born in Atlanta, now makes his home in Covington, Georgia. Selected originally by Toronto in 1990 between the second and third rounds of the June free agent draft. Played at Knoxville Double-A last year, hit .306. And Dalton blocks another one. 2-1. There is the little second baseman Lopez leading off second. Tim Hires batting for Tim Mauser. Hires is just 22 years of age. 6 foot, 195 pounder. And the count 2-2 on the pinch hitter.
That's a pretty good swing.
Well, it can work sometimes when you get a Rule 5 player. The Phillies got Dave Hollins that way from this organization, the Padres. There's Hollins. He had to basically sit and not play much for a whole year, but it was worth it for the Phillies. And the count full of 3-2. Top of the order, and Craig Shipley waits on deck. There's the shortstop. The new pitcher will be the left-hander Pedro Martinez. Ball 4, he walked him. walks, and the Padres have 2 on again. Ben Rivera retired them in order in the 3rd inning, but other than that, the Padres have had men on base all night and lead it 5-2. And here's Shipley. He has singled, scored, walked, fly to center. Craig Shipley, the native Australian, originally signed by the Dodgers. Hit the deep center field. Dykstra going back, still going. Looks like he has a beat on it and runs it down near the warning track. Shipley gave it a good ride, but he's out. So are the Padres. No runs a hit, no errors. They will leave 2 more. They've now left 8 through 5. 5-2 San Diego.
Here's to the cowboy, still a modern day hero, standing up for what's right as he rides across this land. He still earns every dollar to pass through his hands. So here's to the cowboy as he heads for the mountains. No place he'd rather be than right here. So come on along and head for the mountains of Bush.
If you're looking to buy an Accord, Ultima, or Camry, don't do it. Check out the all-new 95 Hyundai Sonata first. Sonata with standard dual airbags costs $3,400 less than Camry. But only Sonata's got more passenger room, air conditioning, and an AM/FM stereo cassette standard. And right now, you can lease one for just $199 a month. So if you want more car for less money, Sonata is the car to drive. Test drive the all-new Sonata with dual airbags at your nearest Hyundai dealer today.
I can't believe there's so much to do. I can't believe the fun goes on the whole year through. The time of your life is just a phone call away. 1-800-VISIT-PA. America. America starts here in Pennsylvania. Good times any time of year. America. America starts here.
Whatever it takes, dude, it's the best way to relive the excitement of the Phillies season of 1993. The best way to remember it, always on video. This fun and exciting video takes you up front, behind the scenes like you've never been before. And what a year to be there. The Phillies 1993 home companion is available for purchase. $19.95 the price, $4 mail and handling. Order this keepsake by phone. Call 463-1000. Or mail to Phillies Video, P.O. Box 7575, Philadelphia 19101. Or you can purchase it during any Phillies game at either of the 2 newsstands inside the vet. $19.95, $4 mail and handling. Call 463-1000. The young left-hander Pedro Martinez comes on, 6'2", 185-pounder, 25 years of age, out of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. 1-0 against the Phillies lifetime. Won his first major league decision against the Phillies on July 16th at the vet. Phillies saw him in 4 games last year. There are the numbers on Martinez. Coming into game number 8, a good earned run average below 1 at 0.84. Facing Darren Dalton, Wes Chamberlain, Pete Incaviglia. Phillies trail 5-2 here in the 6th inning. And the pitch to Darren's outside. Dalton has lived on an error by the second baseman Lopez and walked. Facing his 3rd different pitcher tonight in his 3rd at bat. Elliott, Mauser, and now Martinez. Outside 2-0. Martinez has been pitching pretty well. This is his 8th appearance. He has not allowed an earned run in his last 4 outings, encompassing 6 2/3 innings. It on the outside corner for a strike.
Threw him a 2-0 slider.
Low. Last year, Martinez started the year at Las Vegas, where he was 3-5 in 15 games, 14 of them as a starter, and then 3-1 here with the Padres in 32 games. 2.43 ERA, all of those games in relief. 3-1 to Dutch Dalton, and he walks him. So Martinez walks the first batter he faces, and here's Wes Chamberlain. Pause for station identification. This is the Phillies Television Network.
You're watching Phillies baseball on WPHL TV, Philadelphia.
Wes Chamberlain, the batter. Wes has flied to right and grounded to third on a terrific play by Sinfrocco. Off-speed pitch, a swing and a miss.
Like a little screwball or a straight changeup that dipped away a little bit, and Wes was out in front with his swing. He was going to try to get two back with one swing.
Chamberlain did not face Martinez last year. Neither did the on-deck batter, Pete Incaviglia. Ground ball to second, should be a double play. Whoa! Shortstop Shipley just threw it away, and Chamberlain is safe. A dead double play ball and thrown away by the shortstop, so the Phillies catch a life there.
Well, Dalton put a pretty good slide in down there at second, but it really shouldn't have interfered with the throw at all. He didn't slide. He almost got hit in the head with the ball. I think that probably made the throw bad. He didn't want to hit Dalton in the face.
That ball was hit with such a dead double play ball that Dalton didn't even have time to get there to slide. He was just kind of peeling off. And then Shipley threw it away and almost hit him.
He's trying to get out of the way, yeah.
Incaviglia foul and out of play. He hits it a mile, but it's way foul. Pete tonight has struck out and flied to left. He just missed one his last time up. Now Clark comes in to have a word with Martinez. Chamberlain on at first on the fielder's choice. No error on that play because in the scoring rules you cannot assume a double play. You don't like that, huh?
No.
I could tell by your look.
No.
Oh. Little tapper back to Martinez. They're going to try it again.
Ooh.
Whoops. Safe. The second baseman, Lopez, cut in front of the shortstop, Shipley, and they messed up another double play, so the Phillies are still alive in this inning.
And I think that was Shipley's fault. You wouldn't have the shortstop covering on that double play with Incaviglia hitting, and Shipley kind of got in his way. That assuming a double play, I think you can assume a double play. Hit that right off the end of the bat, that little hopper. You see Shipley come in there.
Shortstop, Kevin Stocker.
Like Shipley did a better job of taking the second baseman out than the base runner.
Here's Stocker, batting right-handed for the first time tonight, and he fouls one off. Phillies have moved Ricky Jordan into the on-deck circle to bat for Mason, and they're warming Slocum up in their bullpen. Stocker tonight 1 for 2 with a single to center. There's Ricky. He will play tomorrow here against Andy Bennis. And Slocum stands and waits. Stocker thinks about bunting. That would be a good play to bring the potential tying run to the plate should he get it down. Takes it outside 1-1. Martinez wants a new baseball from Jim Quick, the home plate umpire, who obliges. Martinez was signed as a minor league free agent by the Padres organization September 30th of '86 and has worked their way up through their system. 2-1 to Stocker. There he bunts it, and it's fouled at the plate. He was still in the batter's box, so it's 2-2. Here is Incaviglia making his way back to first. He's struggling in this series, losing a one-run game last night, and now behind 5-2 here in the 6th inning. Last night they were behind 5-1 to the Padres before tying it. Stocker swings and misses at that changeup. And he is gone. So are the Phillies here in the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave one to the bottom of the 6th. 5-2 San Diego.
In 1993, something special happened between a town and a team. The team fired the passions of a town. The town took the team to its heart, and hundreds of thousands rediscovered the joys of baseball. The most convenient, most hassle-free way to get more in '94 is with full or part season tickets. 11 different plans featuring the popular 16-game plan for just $192. Call 463-5000.
Introducing the lineup of your favorite Phillies Photo Ball baseballs. Play ball! Collect all 5 at Burger King for only $2.99 each. Here's the play-by-play on how. Slide into your participating Burger King restaurant. Buy any delicious value meal. Run home with 1 Phillies Photo Ball. Let's replay. Slide. Buy. Score! Collect a different photo ball each week for $2.99 at Burger King. We may not be the world's #1 fast food place. It just tastes that way. What a steal!
Fasten your seatbelts. Because 94 Fleer Ultra Baseball has more gold, more photos, and more incredible inserts featuring superstars and hot rookies. There's one insert card in every pack. Fleer Ultra, better than ever.
Here's the choice. Thompson's now or rebuild later. Over time, water invisibly weakens unprotected wood. Used regularly, Thompson's Water Seal Waterproofer helps stop costly damage. Keep up your protection. Maintain your investment with Thompson's now.
Phillies baseball is brought to you by Bud Light. Day in and day out, at home or on the road, you can count on the great taste of Bud Light. It won't fill you up, never let you down, so make it a Bud Light. By your Quality Plus Ford dealer, who invites you to test drive the brand new 1994 Mustang convertible. And by the Pennsylvania Lottery. Lottery proceeds benefit older Pennsylvanians. Tony Gwynn, the batter. Long drive right field, hooking down the line. It is a foul ball into the bullpen. Tony Gwynn is 3 for 3 tonight with 2 runs batted in, and he is now batting at 404. I think the scoreboard anticipated his 3rd hit last time and had 404 up there. Began the game at 367. Roger Mason's pitch to Gwynn is inside. It'll be Gwynn, Bell, and Plantier. 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Padres in the 6th inning. They've out-hit the Phillies 8-4. Fouled away left side. Roger Mason trying to shut him down in this inning, and the Phillies will then hit for him to begin the 7th.
Tony Gwynn seems to get hits when he swings good, and he seems to get hits when he swings bad. He's had a couple of bad swings that have found holes.
Hit that one breaking ball to right field off the ground. Hit a long, high fly ball last time that they couldn't catch. Fouled away. See why with the defense the way it is. Dykstra plays him in left center, and Chamberlain was playing him dead pull. Now he's moving over a little bit. There you see where Dykstra is, and there's Wes as a dead pull hitter and shallow, and he hit the ball in right center, and it just landed in fair territory out there near the wall. Long drive right field. It is a home run for Tony Gwynn, and he is 4 for 4 tonight. Second home run of the year, 6-2 San Diego.
Needs a triple. Needs a triple for the single, double, triple home run. He would have had a triple if he hadn't stumbled at second.
You know, it was almost as if he anticipated a ball in that time, and he was looking for it. He doesn't usually turn on a pitch that way. Look at what he does. He opens up early there. See him open up?
And he got the bat head out there, and that's all he had to do.
Normally he waits and drags the bat head through and hits it the other way. That time he opened up and hit it out.
Putting on a clinic here tonight.
And Derek Bell, the batter, he has walked twice and grounded out. There's Tony Gwynn, well over 400 on a 4 for 4 evening. Padres with a fairly large crowd here tonight. They had a giveaway item. As His average now at 415 officially. He began the game at 367. Foul away. Jim Ferguson, PR director for the Padres, announcing the 24th time in Tony Gwynn's illustrious career. He's had 4 hits in a game. He's also had a 6-hit game.
And a 6 5-hit game.
There he is. Just a great hitter. He's got a few silver bats. 4. That's all. Coming into the season with 2,039 hits. Nubbed towards third. Hollins have to hurry because Bell can run, and he got him 1 away. Tony Gwynn has not had those 200 hits he's so accustomed to having the last few years because he's been injured so much. But for a while there, it was almost automatic he'd have 200 hits or more. But John Kruk must have just broken his glove as he's headed towards the Phillies dugout. Needs a new first baseman's mitt. And it's a fur piece back to that clubhouse if they have to run all the way back to get him another glove.
You don't have to play first with a first baseman's mitt. I never did see anybody that didn't, but except when I was a kid.
I think he wants one. And that's a long way back to that clubhouse. Now they're taking a look at the glove, and normally the trainers will fix that, either Jeff Cooper or Mark Anderson. They're great at stitching up gloves. And here comes Mark Anderson with a couple of gloves for John Kruk. He fixed that one. Heads on out to first.
Hollins' throw, I guess. Broke something in there.
Yeah, look at it. The ball almost came out. You can see it there.
He had one of those strap mitts. Had straps across, not strings.
Now Kruk with a new glove. 1 out here in the 6th inning. Padres have another run in and lead it 6-2. And Plantier takes it inside for Mason. Mason working his 2nd inning behind Ben Rivera. And this will be it for Mason as he is due to bat first in the 7th. Outside, Plantier tonight has struck out, lined out, and doubled and knocked in a row. His 5th of the year. That's the first run he's knocked in this year without hitting a homer. He had had 4 homers, 4 runs batted in. 3-0. Trying to give him a hack here with a 4-run lead. Way inside, he walked him. Walk number 2 issued by Mason. 1 out base runner for Phil Clark. 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Phillies 1-2 on this 7-game road trip. 1 more here tomorrow, then 2 in Los Angeles. Slider misses. Clark playing at first base. They've also used him in the outfield, and he can catch. Line smash, speared by Hollins, fires back to first, and Kruk can't hold on to it. It would have been a double play, but it'll just be a line drive out, and that new glove that John Kruk took out there couldn't hold on to that baseball.
Hollins tested it with a low throw. He had a line drive double play with a good throw.
Short hop for Kruk, and he couldn't hold on to it.
Be no error, though.
Can't assume the double play.
You can't, huh?
what the scoring rules say.
I mean, if the base runner rounds second.
Well, I guess
play like that, you can.
Oh, that play, right? Oh, plays like on the line drive. I mean, but you know, we're talking about that ground ball double play last inning. That's the scoring rules. You'll have to petition that. 1 ball, no strikes on Arky Sinfraco. Long drive left field. Back goes in Cavilla at the wall. He can't get it. Coming around third to score is Plantier. And Sinfraco has a double, and it's 7-2.
That's where the fielding is really hurt. That inning should have been over. Incaviglia came close to catching this ball. Just over his glove, almost a home run.
Came close to a 2-run homer, too. As you saw where it hit. Lenny backs it up there. But Plantier running with 2 outs scores.
You see, he's really close to that ball.
2 runs in the inning. Padres have had 3 2-run innings. And they scored a single run in the second. And that was their 10th hit.
Doubles and a home run.
6 extra base hits out of the 10 hits. Strike called, 1-1 to Brad Osmus, the catcher, 0 for 3. It's fly to center, grounded to short, fly to left. Fly ball to right field, pretty deep, but Chamberlain has it lined up at the warning track, puts it away. A lot more damage. 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Harry Callis back in the 7th inning with Whitey, and the score 7-2 San Diego.
Sure, you got a state-of-the-art entertainment center. A fully interactive home theater. Even got a gourmet delivery service. But have you got what it takes to be a mountain man? All it takes are the 2 cool beers of the Mountain Man. Smooth Busch beer, easy drinking Busch Light. So, be a mountain man. All you gotta do is head for the mountains.
Grab your sunscreen and get ready for a scorching spring with red-hot deals on red-hot new Hondas, along with demo rides, zero-down financing on many models, free service inspections and appraisals, helmet trade-ins, free Honda hats, and lots more. Better hurry. Honda's red-hot deal days end April 30th. Don't let it pass you by. See all the red-hot new Hondas today at Devon Honda, Link Cycle Service, Mount Holly Honda, and Cherry Hill Honda.
Spring has finally arrived, and here's your chance to enter and win a trip to Pittsburgh to see the Phillies battle the Pirates. To enter, send a postcard to PA Road Trip, P.O. Box 28219, Philadelphia, PA 19131. Pennsylvania, America starts here.
After 6 innings of play, it's the Padres 7 and the Phillies 2. Sunday at 7, Reno hunts down a con artist who uses his 6-year-old daughter to help him set up scams on Renegade, only on PHL 17. Harry Callis in the 7th. Harry.
All right, thanks, Rich. And Kim Baptiste will lead off as a pinch hitter for Roger Mason here in the 7th inning. Baptiste hitting at .222. He has the Phils' only pinch hit this year. He's 1 for 2 as a pinch hitter. Phillies as a team are just 1 for 23 pinch hitting. Martinez delivers a strike, 0-1 to Kim Baptiste. Fouls it back and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Padres up by a score of 7-2 here in the 7th.
That little off-speed pitch, and he turns over. Looks like a screwball almost. Got Chamberlain on one, got Incaviglia on one, got Stocker on one. There
And
it
he
is.
got Baptiste on one. Struck him out. That does have the movement of a screwball. It moves away from a right-hand hitter. Heathcliff Slocum is going to be the Phillies' new pitcher in the bottom half of this inning. Here's that pitch we're talking about. Look at that.
Watch it dip away.
Yeah.
Away and down.
Looked like a Miguel Cuellar screwball. 1 ball and no strikes to Lenny Dice. Cruz walked, singled, and struck out. One and one. Bouncing foul down the first base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Lenny Dykstra. That ball foul, still 2-2. Martinez is in his 2nd inning in relief of Tim Mauser. Mauser went 2 1/3 innings. Fly ball to the opposite field, and Plantier takes care of that one. So Dykstra out, 2 down. That'll bring up Mariano Duncan. Duncan has walked, singled, and fly to deep left. One strike. Padres bullpen tonight has not given up a hit. Mauser went 2 1/3, no hit. Gave up a couple of walks. Martinez has not given up a hit. He has walked 1. One ball and 2 strikes.
Pitch was low and away, and that almost looked like a slip pitch. There it is.
Yeah, he turns it over to right-handers, and he gets his 3rd strikeout. Phillies go down in order here in the 7th. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. Stretch time at Jack Murphy. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 7-2 Padres.
On the next Kung Fu, the legend continues.
A commando unit? They've got my daughter.
A hostage crisis reunites Kane with some old friends.
You're looking for some men to put out a fire. Game's afoot, eh?
By the time this is over, you'll beg for my touch.
We will not allow that to happen.
Robert Vaughn and Patrick McNee join the fight.
Nice explosion. Nice shooting.
On the next Kung Fu, the legend continues.
Sunday at 8 on PHL 17.
It's back. It's better. It's the 3rd annual Great American Ford Sales Event at your Quality Plus Ford dealer with great savings on America's #1 compact pickup. For just $199 per month, drive a loaded Ford Ranger. Sporty, versatile, and fun to drive. Ranger beats the competition in quality. See your Quality Plus Ford dealer and test drive the all-new Windstar and receive 12 movie rentals from Blockbuster Video. The 3rd annual Great American Ford Sales Event is just about over. Hurry, see your Quality Plus Ford dealer and save.
What would you do with a Motorola pager?
Never miss a meeting.
What would you do?
Mom's at home! Pager.
What about you?
All right, you got the pager number, right?
We're going out.
Cool, this works.
What would you do? You could go anywhere, do anything, and still keep in touch with the people you want to keep in touch with. So what are you waiting for? Get the pager. It's affordable, it's portable from Motorola.
Hi, I'm Dick Vermeil with a Blue Cross Blue Shield health tip. A tip with sound advice for young people. Young people often abuse their hearing and risk permanent damage by listening to over-amplified music. Loud, prolonged sound at close range can cause hearing loss either temporarily or permanently.
Heathcliff Slocum is the Phillies' new pitcher here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And Luis Lopez will lead it off. The Phillies haven't been able to get this guy out. Lopez was just called up prior to last night's game from Las Vegas,
where he was hitting .204.
And he's 4 for 5 in this series so far with 3 doubles. Heathcliff Slocum appearing in his 8th game. He's won 2, lost none, no saves, a 2.79 ERA, 9 2/3 innings of work, 11 hits, 6 runs, 3 of them earned, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk. The walk was an intentional walk. Ground ball fielded by Duncan. And Lopez is retired.
Here's the Chevrolet game summary. The big gun Tony Gwynn 4 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Lopez with a couple doubles, a walk, 2 runs scored. Dave Hollins, a 2-run homer for the Phillies. And the Padres have hit the ball. They've hit in every inning except the 3rd when Ben Rivera got them out in order.
Pedro Martinez, the pitcher, will bat. And he looks at a strike. He's batting for the first time this year, and he taps it softly to Mariano Duncan. Martinez retired. That's 2 outs, and that'll bring up Craig Shipley. Shipley's 1 for 3. He's singled, walked, flied out to center twice. Padres lead 7-2 here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Strikes to Shipley. 1-1. Chase the low and away pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Shipley called out on strikes, and that will retire the side. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. We go to the 8th inning. It's 7-2 San Diego.
Yeah, you've seen it all. Done it all. Pretty much got it all figured out. But have you got what it takes to be a mountain man? All it takes are the 2 cool beers of the Mountain Man. smooth bush beer, easy drinking bush light. So, be a mountain man. All you gotta do is head for the mountains.
You can't use a mobile phone to tell your boss you're running late.
He said 2:45, right?
To tell your client you're stuck in traffic.
But, where is he?
Or tell your wife your car's broken down.
Temperature dropping rapidly towards this evening. The showers...
Unless...
Hello?
The call goes through. A mobile phone is only as good as the system it's on. Choose Bell Atlantic Mobile.
So what's a good bet in reliable, affordable cars? The 94 edition of the car book says the best bet is Hyundai Excel. It beats Sentra, Metro, and Tercel hands down. Excel's got more room, more features, and 2 years scheduled service at no charge. Those other guys don't have that. Plus, Excel is America's lowest priced car. After rebate, it's more than $2 grand less than Tercel, which makes Excel a sure thing. Don't take a gamble. Get more car for less at your nearest Hyundai dealer today.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by your Philadelphia Mazda dealer. By Pico Energy. There's a new kind of energy around here, Pico Energy. And by a winning team, the championship Phillies, and the award-winning lineup of new cars and trucks at your local Dodge dealer. John Kruk leads it off. Kruk has fly to deep center, grounded sharply into a double play, and walked. 8th inning, 7-2 Padres. Kurt Schilling will go against Andy Bennis tomorrow. A little scare about Schilling today. It's a bad foot, and they thought it might be a stress fracture. Ground ball to second base, fielded by Lopez. Kruk is retired. He was taken for x-rays today, and the x-rays were negative, so Schilling will pitch tomorrow, but he will be pitching on a tender foot.
Third baseman, Dave Hollins.
Dave Hollins has accounted for the Phillies' deuce with a 2-run home run. He's also grounded into a double play and struck out. 32,745 to paid attendance here tonight. One ball and no strikes to Dave Hollins. Didn't have much of a chance to swing the bat right-handed.
Hard to believe that Schilling and Andy Bennis are collectively 0-6.
Really?
Bennis is 0-4. He's their ace. I guess you'd have to say that Schilling is the Phillies' ace. He's been taken out of a couple games where he had the lead.
2 balls and 1 strike to Dave Hollins. Pedro Martinez working in his 3rd inning in relief of Tim Mauser. It back. Phils have not had a hit since Hollins' homer back in the 3rd inning.
That made it a 3-2 ball game. The bullpen for San Diego has been almost perfect.
Fouled in and out of the glove of Osmus. Philly base runners off the bullpen have been there by walks. Mauser walked 2 while he was in there, and Martinez has walked 1. Full count to Dave Hollins.
base. In Praco pulled Clark off the bag, and Hollins is safe at first base. Hollins really bust down that line, and Sinfraco kind of hurried his throw, and he pulled Clark off the bag. It'll be an error on Arky Sinfraco.
I think a good throw would have had him, but pretty close.
I'll bring up Darren Dalton. Dutch has been on all 3 times that he's been up. He's been safe on an error and twice walked. Phillies need base runners, trailing by 5 here in the 8th inning, 7-2. One strike to Darren Dalton. One strike. Cleveland has beaten Texas 10-9 in a slugfest in Texas. That's final now. The only other game besides this one still in progress at Dodger Stadium, where they're in the 6th. Los Angeles leading Montreal 6-2. 2-1 to Darren Dalton. Broke his bat on a pop-up in the infield. Luis Lopez makes the grab. That's 2 down, and that'll bring on Wes Chamberlain. Chamberlain is fly to deep right field, grounded out on a great play by Sinfraco, and safe on a fielder's choice. Two outs at first base. Dave Hollins here in the 8th inning.
Chamberlain has been a little frustrated tonight. He's been hitting a couple balls off the end of the bat, hit a deep fly to right. He's had some pretty good pitches to swing at. It's that screwball or change up, whatever it is, and saw Wes pull off the ball.
1 ball and 1 strike. Back to Martinez, throws high, but Clark comes down on the bag, and that'll retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 error, excuse me, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom half of the 8th, 7-2 San Diego.
The new G20 is Infinity's least expensive luxury car. To them, however, it's just another Infinity. That's why whenever you schedule service for your G20, you'll get a free loaner car. And when you come back, you'll find it hand-washed and vacuumed. Just like the owners of their most luxurious Q45. If it deserves to be called an Infinity, it deserves to be treated like one.
The Phillies try to knock the Giants down to size Friday, April 29th at 7:35. Saturday, April 30th at 7:05. And Sunday, May 1st at 1:35 when it's the Fanatic's birthday. And kids 14 and under get a free cap with a Fanatic on front, compliments of tasty cake. Then our guys try to turn the Padres into pansies Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, all at 7:35. For tickets, call 463-1000.
For most people, a true luxury performance sedan always seems a bit out of reach. That's why Infinity created the G20, so you could drive a world-class car while you're still young enough to enjoy it. Infinity luxury and performance at a surprisingly affordable price. You only live once. It's time to get started.
Well, there's still time to get in on Phillies season tickets. You can buy season tickets for the remaining home games. There are many different types of plans to choose from, including the popular 16-game plan. All season tickets come with special extra benefits, including gifts, charge phone privileges, and postseason ticket options. All 4 season tickets, 463-5000. Tony Gwynn leads it off for the Padres here in the bottom of the 8th. He is 4 for 4 tonight. 1 ball and 1 strike to Gwynn.
Needs a triple for the cycle.
24th time in his career he's had a 4-hit game. Make it a 5-hit game. He is 5 for 5 is Tony Gwynn. What a show he's putting on for the 32,000 plus here. That is the 7th time in his career he's had a 5-hit game.
He just reached out and poked that one. Funny, 3 of the hits tonight have come off kind of bad swings, but he's put them in there.
His batting average now with his 5 for 5 night is .426.
Standing O here. Just reach out, stabbed at that ball. This is a pretty good pitch.
Foul down to play. No balls and 1 strike to Derek Bell. One strike to Derek Bell. Bell's walked twice. He's 0 for 2 officially. One ball and 1 strike. One and 2 to Derek Bell.
He acts like he hurt himself on that swing a little bit. Chasing that slider.
2 and 2. Struck him out with a slider. It'll be the 2nd strikeout for Slocum. Brings on Phil Plantier. One ball and no strikes to Plantier. Eight times in Tony Gwynn's career now he's had 5 or more hits in a game. 7 5-hit games and 1 6-hit game last year. Puts him 2 off the National League record for most 5 or more hit games, held by Pete Rose. He did it 10 times in his career. Plantier 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Padres about hit the Phillies 11 to 4 and lead this game 7-2. 3 balls and a strike to Plantier. Base side, full count to Plantier. Fair ball down the right field line. Kicks away from Chamberlain. Tony Gwynn will be held at third base, and it's a double for Plantier.
That's respect for Wes Chamberlain's arm out there in right field. That ball was just barely fair.
First baseman, Phil Clark.
Here it is. Just over the bag. Bag nestled up against the foul line and just got a piece of it.
Darren Dalton, a word for Heathcliff Slocum. The Phillies have played the infield in with the runners at second and third and 1 out. The batter is Phil Clark. Clark is singled to drive in a run, popped up, and twice lined out. The low and away slider, 1 strike to Clark. That double by Plantier was the Padres' 6th double tonight. 41 for the season. Undoubtedly lead the league in that department. We're trailing Montreal by 2 coming into the games tonight. Ball and 1 strike to Phil Clark. That'll get a run home. Lenny Dystra makes the grab. Tagging and waltzing home will be Tony Gwynn. And the Padres now lead at 8-2 on the sacrifice fly by Phil Clark.
Gwynn's also scored 4 runs in this game. Knocked in 3, scored 4. You have to say he is tired.
Tony's had some game. That'll bring out Arky Sinfraco. Sinfraco, a sacrifice fly. He's flied out, struck out, and doubled. Fouls it out of play, 0-2. Montreal's coming back on Los Angeles. That game is now 6-5 Dodgers in the 7th inning. 2 to Sinfraco. Foul ball, first base side. We'll go back into the crowd. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Tony Gwynn has tied a all-time club record tonight by scoring 4 runs in a game. It's the 22nd time it has happened in Padres history.
Gwynn tying a club record with his 4 runs scored. 22nd time in Padres history that a player has scored 4 runs in a game. Bip Roberts, the first Padre to accomplish that feat, and Bip is back here with San Diego. He's been injured, so hasn't played in this series.
There's the Bipper.
Another foul out of play down the right field side. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Arky Sinfraco. Chased the low and away slider, and he struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Slocum. Padres get a run. 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the 9th inning. It's 8-2 San Diego.
Baseball is back. And you can play it anytime, any place. Introducing Doubleheader from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Just scratch off 9 innings, beat the other team's score, and win up to $1,000 instantly. Best of all, you get 2 games for the price of 1. Doubleheader from the Pennsylvania Lottery.
Don't you have anything to fit me?
No offense, Mr. Jones, but you are a little on the small side.
I need more choices.
Harry, give me those genuine yellow pages.
Look, choices. Italian, Greek, Chinese. You want more? Those are restaurants.
That's right. You put some meat on those bones and come back and see us.
9 out of 10 use it.
Mexican, barbecue.
The genuine Bell Atlantic yellow pages.
How about a smorgasbord?
As a prosecutor, I learned criminals are cowards. It's the elderly couple or the woman walking alone after work who are most vulnerable. Pennsylvania can't surrender to fear. The first day I'm governor, I'll call the legislature back to make the changes we need. We'll take the guns away from kids, change the rape and domestic violence laws, stop liberal judges from putting violent criminals back on the street. And I'll sign death warrants. I'm Tom Ridge, and I'll make Pennsylvania safer.
Tom Ridge, he can change Pennsylvania.
21, Billy B.
After 8 innings of play, it's San Diego 8 and the Phillies 2. Monday at 5, Bo and Abe place personal ads in hopes of meeting the perfect girl on They Came From Outer Space, only on PHL 17. Billy Bean comes into play center field for San Diego, replacing Derek Bell. And Keith Lockhart playing third base, replacing Arky Sinfraco as we move to the 9th inning. Padres lead it 8-2. This guy Pedro Martinez has been out there since the 6th inning. He's pitched 3 shutout innings, giving up no hits. Incaviglia sends one in the air to center field, and Billy Bean makes the catch. 25-year-old left-hander may be coming into his own. He came up in late June last year. Went 3-1 with a 2.43 ERA. Opponents only hit 172 against him last year. And right-hand hitters batted 144 against.
Well, that's that pitch. That's that screwball he throws, or whatever he calls it. I'm not sure what technically he calls it, but it's a pretty good pitch. It's off speed. It drops down and away.
One ball and one strike to Kevin Stocker.
His other pitches certainly look hittable. His fastball and his slider. Keeps getting the right-hand batters out on that off-speed pitch.
Pitch that ends up going out of the strike zone. Phillies hitters have been chasing it. He has walked some this year. There's the first hit he's given up off the bat of Kevin Stocker.
Kevin hit a slider, I believe it was.
Ricky Jordan will come out and bat for Heathcliff Slocum.
For the Phillies, batting for Heathcliff Slocum.
Jordan hitting at .233 as a pinch hitter. He is nothing for 3.
Ricky Jordan. Jordan is the pinch hitter for the Phillies. Ricky Jordan.
One ball and no strikes.
2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run earned, 3 strikeouts, 1 sacrifice fly.
Two balls and no strikes. Outside corner, it's 2-1. Off the end of the bat foul, it's 2-2. Stocker at first base with 1 out. Wide with it, a full count. Base hit here in the 9th, the Phillies first since Dave Holland's homer back in the 3rd inning. Phillies 2 runs coming on a 2-run homer by Hollins. He walks Ricky Jordan. That'll put 2 Phils on base with 1 out for Lenny Dykstra. Second walk given up by Martinez. Let's pause for station identification on the Phillies television network.
You're watching Phillies baseball on WPHL TV, Philadelphia.
Mark Davis is going to get up in the Padre bullpen. Sonny Siebert, the pitching coach, is coming out. Pedro Martinez is pitching in his 4th inning in relief of Tim Mauser. And Jim Quick will try to expedite this conference. Gene Harris also getting up for San Diego, the right-hander. Here's Lenny Dykstra. He's walked, singled, struck out, and flied out to left. Padres lead 8-2. We're in the ninth. Pretty well hit to left center, but Billy Beane tracks it down. Stopped will move to third after the catch. Phillies with runners at first and third, 2 outs, and the batter will be Mariano Duncan.
Number 7.
Duncan has walked, singled, fly to deep left, and struck out. Strike to Mariano Duncan. Played off the up and in pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two strikes.
Kid's done a pretty good job. Done an excellent job of keeping Phillies lineup in check here in 4 innings of work.
Loop down the right field line. It is a foul ball. Still 1-2 to Mariano Duncan.
He went with that soft pitch to the opposite field. That's about all you can do with it. I'd be surprised if he threw him another one.
It was away, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball shortstop should be the ball game, and is. So the Padres make it 2 in a row for the first time this year, winning by a score of 8-2. Brilliant relief pitching by Tim Mauser and Pedro Martinez. 6 1/3 innings of 1 hit ball, and that man Tony Gwynn went 5 for 5, knocked in 3 and scored 4 as San Diego wins by a score of 8-2. We'll be back with the totals and recap in just a moment.